Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jackie. Today we are going to learn how to make this baby hat. We are going to use two colors. I've used the brand of the yarn. The type of yarn I'm using is Seagull, and we are going to work with these two colors, black and white. I'm going to use one of the balls. We are going to need a darning needle. We need a 3.5mm hook plus a pair of scissors for this tutorial. So to begin, we are going to make our magic circle, and here's how we're going to create it. You're just gonna fold your yarn like this, go under this, pull. I've doubled my strands. I want it to be a bit thick, so after hooking up that, you're just gonna go like this and chain two. Yeah, and there we have our magic circle. So you're gonna go ahead and continue making half double crochets. This already counts as a stitch, so we are going to put more 11 half double crochets in this same circle. So those are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 and then 12. Okay, so we have 12 half double crochets in the same circle. So you're gonna pull this strand. Go ahead and pull it. Yeah, like that. And so you join in these two chains that you made. Go on top of the two chains and join your work like that. Chain 1. Yeah, so that is it for row 1. So remember, we are working with 2 colors. So now we're going to cut off our yarn. Yeah, like that. Then bring our other color. I don't know, you can make this in your preferred colors. You can actually choose to make it plain, but I prefer mine. I wanted mine to be colored. So this is what you're going to do. Make a slip knot like that. Go into this very first stitch and attach your yarn. So now for the second row, we are going to make some increases. This already counts as a stitch, so we are putting 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. We are putting 2 half double crochets in each and every stitch all the way around. Yeah, so those are 2. Moving on to the next stitch. We are not turning our work, guys. We are putting 2 Yeah, those are 2. Continuing to the next stitch, we put 2 half double crochets. We are putting two half double crochets into each and every stitch all the way around. Okay, sorry. I'm putting two half double crochets into each and every stitch all the way around. So that was our very last. You're going to go on top of these 2 chains and make a slip stitch like that. Chain 1. Again, you cut off your yarn. Yeah, like that. So that is it for the row 2. That is it for the row 2. So we again go back to the color black, make a slip knot like that, go into this, pull up, and then chain 2. So moving on to row 3. So for row 3, this is what we're going to do. Remember, there's no turning our work. So we are going to be putting we are going to be putting 2. This already counts as a stitch. So we are going to put 2 half double crochets in this stitch and then put 1 in the next. Put 2 and then 1 in the next. It's okay, so let's work it. So we are putting 2 in the very first stitch, like that, and then in the next stitch we put 1. Yeah, so in the next stitch we put 2. We put 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. Yeah, and then in the next stitch we put 1. Yeah, in the next stitch we put 2 in the same stitch, and then on the next stitch we put 1. In the next stitch we put 2 half double crochets in that very stitch, and then on the next we put 1. Like that. On the next stitch we put 2. On the next stitch put 1. So go on alternating the stitches. So we have stopped on the 1 stitch, so we are going to put 2 stitches in the next. Put 1, put 2. So you're just going to go on doing that until the end of this row. So this is the very last, and we are putting two stitches in the very same stitch. So we are ending this row. You remember, you go on top of the 2 chains you made at first and put a slip stitch, chain 1, cut off your yarn, you should be having something like this. So those are 3 rows. So we are turning to our other color, right? Make a slip knot, go into this very last, attach your yarn, chain 2. Remember, we are not turning our work. So for this 4th row, we are making 2 and then putting 1 in the next. So we are going to put 2 here, remember the 2 chains already count as a stitch. So we are going to go into so we have 2 stitches in the same stitch. So we'll go into the next and put 1 half double crochet, and then in the next we put 1 half double crochet. Yeah, so in the next we are putting 2 half double crochets. Yeah, like that. So moving on to the next stitch, we put 1, and then in the next stitch we put 1. So in the next stitch we put 2. Like that. So in the next stitch we put 1, and in the next stitch we put 1. In the next stitch we put 2. So we are doing 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1. Yeah, that is how we're going to be moving. So we put 1 and then another 1 in the next stitch. So in the next stitch we put 2 half double crochets, like that. In the next we put 1, and then in the next put 1, in the next we put 2, like that. So go ahead and do that until you get to the end of this row. This is our 4th row. Then I'll show you what to do next. So this is our very last stitch. That was our very last stitch. So you go on top of the 2 chains and make a slip stitch, chain 1, and cut off your yarn. You should be having something like this. So we are again changing color. Okay, you are going to attach your yarn. Chain 2. So this is halfway through. And now you're going to count, you're going to put 2 in the very first, and then count 3, put 1 1 in the next 3 stitches, and then put 2. So let's start. A chain 2 already counts as a stitch, so those are 2 stitches, and then in the next you put 1 half double crochet, and then 1 half double crochet in the next, again 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. So we are putting 2 in the 4th stitch. Yeah, so we put 1 in the next stitch, again put 1 in the next stitch, again put 1 in the next stitch, and now we are putting 2. Yeah, so we are putting 2, and then 1 2 3, putting 1 1 in each of these stitches, and then putting 2 in the 4th stitch. That is how it's going to be moving until the end of this row. Putting 1 2 3, and putting 2 in the 4th stitch, putting 1 2 3, and then putting 2 in the next, putting 1 2 3, and then putting 2 in the next stitch. Continue doing that until you get to the end of this row. So we are remaining with 3 stitches, put 1, 2, 3 in the very last, go on top of the 2 chains and put slip stitch, chain 1, cut off your yarn. So those are our 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 6th row we are not going to do any increases, we are just going to continue with putting one half double crochet into, one half double crochet into each and every stitch all the way around. So you're going to attach your yarn. Remember to change color on after the end of every row. We are changing color on each and every row. Chain 2. This already counts as a stitch, and we are not going to make any increases on the next rows. So we are going to go ahead and put this already counts as a stitch, so we are going to go into the next stitch and put 1 half double crochet like that, go into the next stitch with 1 half double crochet, go into the next stitch with 1 half double crochet, so go ahead and put 1 half double crochet into each and every stitch all the way around. Remember to change color on after each and every row. So I think you're already seeing how curvy our thing is getting. It's already starting to curve. So continue putting 1 half double crochet into each and every stitch all the way around, and then I'll meet you at the end right here. So this is our very last stitch, so we're going to go ahead and put 1 half double crochet, go on top of the 2 chains, make a slip stitch, and then chain 1, cut off iron. So that marks the end of row 6. Moving on to row 7. Remember, we are not making any increases, we are just putting 1 half double crochet into each and every stitch. So you attach your yarn like that. Chain 2. This already counts as a stitch. You go into the next stitch and put 1 half double crochet, and then in the next stitch with 1 half double crochet, in the next stitch with 1 half double crochet, put 1 half double crochet, So we are ending row 7 on top of the 2 chains. Chain 1, cut off your yarn. So changing color, remember we are changing color after every row. Chain 2, and it already counts as a stitch. Move on to the next stitch and put 1/2 double crochet. Okay, so you're going to continue with the pattern and make more rows. It should be should be 1/2 double crochet into each and every stitch, and while changing color after each and every row, go ahead and make more rows. The length should be it should be covering the ears of the baby. I'm gonna get back here after making a couple of more rows and show you how long it's going to be. It's supposed to be. So continue working the pattern. 1/2 double crochet into each and every stitch while changing color after every row. That is if you mix the colors. If you made a plain one, it is well, you can just continue with the pattern. Yeah. It should already be curving like this. So I went ahead and followed the pattern and made more 20 I have 20 rows in total. I have 20 rows in total, so I'm going to work on my ribbing just to make the our heart look more beautiful. So what you're going to do, you're gonna make a slip knot. Go in here like that and attach your yarn. So you're gonna chain 12. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's chain 11. So what you're going to do, you're going to skip this first a chain, go into the next and make a slip stitch like that. You make slip stitches, put 1 slip stitch into each. So this is our last. to that. So after making your 10 slip stitches, you're gonna go into this next stitch like that and make a slip stitch, and then in the next put a slip stitch. You're going to turn your work and count 1, 2, and in the third stitch you're going to yarn over like that. 1, 2. In the third stitch you put like that, and then you don't yarn over, you just go and there like that, yarn over, like that, 3, 4, after reaching your last, you're going to turn your work again, make slip stitches while going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then in the very last stitch we put our 10th. Like that. So you go into this next stitch with a slip stitch, and then in the next stitch with a slip stitch, turn your work, yarn over, count 2 stitches away from your hook, 1, 2, and the third stitch you put like that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It helps when you keep counting so that your work remains the same and doesn't look crooked, also that you don't make mistakes. So remember, we are making slip stitches while going down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So you go into the next stitch and put a slip stitch, and then in the next, turn your work, count stitches away from the hook. This is 1, 1, 2. So in the third stitch, you put, I don't know the name of this stitch, but I hope you're noticing how we make it. You just yarn over. Remember, we are working only in the back loop. Pull up a loop, but you don't yarn over again. You just pull through the 2. It's more like a half double crochet, but not a half double crochet. Yarn over, go into, pull up a loop, and then pull through 2. Yeah, like that. Turn your work. When you're going down, we are using slip stitches. So you are gonna continue with this pattern until you get to the end of all the way around, until you get back here. We are making slip stitches while going down, and then while going up we make that stitch that I don't know the name. Yeah, also you don't forget to go into these 2. You don't forget to, after making slip stitches, you just go into 2 of these stitches and then turn your work, and then continue with the other stitch and over. And while going up, don't forget to skip these 2. 1, 2, then go into the third stitch. And we are working it in the back loops only. So that's basically it. You continue with the pattern. Don't forget to count to keep your work straight and neat, just so you don't lose track of the numbers of the chains of the stitches you're working in. There's supposed to be 10 stitches up and down. You can also use stitch markers to mark the first and the last. Yeah, if you don't want to keep counting, that will be easier. So continue making that. Continue with the pattern. I'll meet you when you get here. So we are at the end here. So we're just going to go in here like that with a slip stitch. Yeah. Turn our work. Make our last row. Okay, So you're going to chain 1, get this part. We are going to attach this side to this. So what you're going to do, you're going to go into this, hook up this like that and pull the yarn, chain 1, turn your work. So you are going to work still in the back loop. In the back loop we are making slip stitches in the back loop, but at first we are going to go into both loops just to make our work firm like that. So for the rest of the stitches we are going to go into the back loop like that, and then this, join, go into the next stitch in the back loop, join it to the other with a slip stitch. Okay, in this last stitch we go into both loops like that, and then chain 1, cut off iron, and there we have it. It's ready. It's ready now. Just folding this thing like this. We are done with our hat, our baby hat. This is how it looks. So now we are going to weave in our ends, these little ninjas. So you're going to get your darning needle, and weave in these ends. Okay. All right. So you cut the remaining yarn, these remaining pieces, cut them. Go to this side and weave in these two. And don't forget this string, so you have to make it firm. And so our heart is done, it's ready. Very neat. So thank you for watching. If you watched this video all the way to the end, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.